Hello, everybody. It is Moko here with another reading for you guys. Now, I know that in the US we just had the midterm elections, but I won't be doing a reading for it just yet because there are a couple of runoffs and things still need to be counted. And not only that, but in about a week's time, I'm going to be on vacation, so there won't be, any like newly recorded videos. So, oh, by the way, quick announcement before I get started. I am going on vacation later on this month, November. The shops, both Etsy and my website, they will still be taking orders, but if you buy after November 18th, I won't do the reading until December. Unless you have an emergency, then you just have to buy an express add-on. Email me to let me know that, hey, I need this ASAP, and I'll try to get it to you the next business day. So from the 18th on, I'm on vacation for the rest of November, okay? So, all right, so I have a very interesting reading for you guys this time around. Some of you may not be that interested in it, but I'm interested in it. So I'm going to be reading on Tom Cruise. Yes, Top Gun Tom Cruise. All the crap that's going on with him, his love life, as well as Scientology. So if you're interested in that, then just keep watching. Oh, and I looked it up, so I'm getting much better at looking up this stuff. Tom is a Cancer, Nicole is a Gemini, and Katie Holmes is a Sagittarius. Got it. Okay, so Tom Cruise. I did not expect that. Okay, so Cancer, here he is. He's here. He's right there. Cancer. Okay, so I have this, and then I have this, and I have this, and then I have this. Wow. So I don't know why I asked this first, because usually I don't, but I asked Tom how is he doing. He gave me death. He gave me death. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, but sometimes this can be literal, guys. I did a live last night on Instagram, and I said how Kevin Samuels, that vile YouTuber, I got death on him back in 2020, and or maybe 2019, and 2 years or whatever time later, he was gone. And I've gotten this on some celebrities in private readings, and like they're gone. So I'm not sure if this is literal for him, or if this is kind of his kind of career that's going. But right now it looks like he's going through a huge transformation right now. Guys, there's something going. Oh, I also got this for Putin. There's something going on with him. I feel like I think he may be sick. I think he may be sick, and he's seeking treatment somewhere. Because there's something that he knows, and he's not really saying, and it feels like he's kind of like seeking treatment. He's getting help for something. So I'll just leave that there. I'll just leave that there. So I asked, what does Tom Cruise want the public to see about him or to know about him? Because his public image is pretty strong, and it has been pretty strong over the years. So I just wanted to ask the question a little bit differently to see what does he want us to see about him. And here's Cancer here. Well, I mean, obviously this is a water sign, so it can represent Cancer, but this person is someone who's emotionally mature, somebody who rarely loses their cool, someone who is empathetic, who understands other people's emotions, and someone who doesn't automatically act on their emotion. He wants to show people that he's in control of his emotions. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the main reasons why he was drawn to Scientology is because he was a highly emotional man and he wanted a religion or some sort of structure that will help him to control it and control it and direct it in a productive and positive way. So he wants people to see that he's emotionally in control. He's disciplined, but he doesn't want to come across like an emperor or a king of swords. He wants people to see that he's empathetic, and I actually do think he is. And he also wants people, the public, to see him as the number one Ace of Cups here, the number one prosperous, somebody who's also very giving. I'm not sure if he does a lot of work with charity outside of Scientology, but he wants people to show him that he's giving, he's responsible, he's serious, he's emotionally mature. And here, this hangman, he also wants people to see him as a spiritual leader. And this hangman, I mean, technically, you could see the Hierophant as like a traditional religion, whereas this hangman is unconventional. So I kind of feel like I'm gonna read on him and David Miscavige, but I kind of feel like he enjoys being the face of Scientology, because I'm gonna read on that later, but it's coming up. Like his religion is important to him. It actually is. It's part of his identity. It's part of what he wants people to see about him. And from where I can see it, it doesn't look like he's embarrassed about it. He's proud of it, and he wants people to associate him with Scientology. The good parts. So there's that. And I asked him how is he as an actor. I feel like he's either not happy with his career or he's just not happy with the state of acting as it stands right now. He's somebody who likes adventure. He's also very passionate, obviously. He loves life, but it's almost like, and I did a really quick reading on Leonardo DiCaprio last night, and it seems like a lot of these veteran actors and actresses, they're not that happy with the state of Hollywood because it feels like the feeling is gone. So as he is as an actor, he's quite frustrated, and he's trying to do things, or he's trying to bring back passion to the industry, and it's almost like he's getting nowhere. Now the funny thing is, I asked him how is he as a member of Scientology. He loves it. He loves this shit. This is where he shines. This is absolutely where he shines, and he feels like he knows the secret of the universe. It was finally told to him, and this is where he feels the most comfortable. So again, I do feel like he's not that happy with the industry, the state of acting, the state of film. But as an actor, it kind of feels like it doesn't fit him that much anymore because his passion isn't there. His passion is in religion. It's in Scientology. It's in the occult. Because I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but L. Ron Hubbard, he basically pilched or stole basically a lot of his Scientology teachings from the occult, from Aleister Crowley, from Anton LaVey. He took a lot of stuff from Aleister Crowley as well. So Satanism a little bit, as well as Helena Blavatsky. So it's a cult. But Scientology, he loves it. Whatever secrets they have on him, even if they didn't have those secrets on him, he loves it. Whatever Scientology gave him, like not just on when it comes to his acting career, but in terms of his spiritual growth and his personality, he loves it. I mean, these are great cards when it comes to how he is as a Scientologist. And I asked, how is he in his personal life, like his family and friends and whatever? It's not that great. His strong suit is Scientology here. His strong suit is Scientology. Not even acting now, not even like his public persona. His strong suit, like all of his being, is being placed into Scientology. Whereas his personal life, I don't know. I think he's trying to clean things up a little bit. Let me ask more questions on that. I should probably wait, but let me ask. He's trying to cover shit up. He's trying. I should have looked up David Miscavige. He's trying to cover things up in his personal life. In his personal life, he's very upset about. He's actually very upset about his personal life. Actually, it's not his strong suit. His strong suit is Scientology. That's probably why he puts so much energy into it, because that's where he shines. Okay, so I'm just gonna read his shadow stuff here. I wouldn't be surprised if he's sickly and he's seeking treatment somehow. This Six of Swords up here, sometimes it can mean that this person gets better, but tarot and psychic reading is interesting because sometimes by better, they could mean death, you know, because you're no longer in pain or you're no longer suffering, but sometimes it could mean that the body heals. So I mean, only time will tell, but I do think that he has some sort of health crisis that he's not telling people, you know. Anyway, so let's read his shadow here. Look at him. He shows up again. He shows up again. Here he is. Father of Cups. He shows up again. Wait, let me double check. Interesting. So I don't know. I feel like he may be sick. Okay, so his shadow side. Okay, so he's not as in control of his emotions as he wants the public to think he is. I know this looks a little bit messy. He's not in control of his emotions as he wants the public to think he is, and I wanted to make sure, because sometimes this devil can mean that a person is a narcissistic, that they just have a bad personality, that they could be on drugs, but other times it could also mean that they have like a sex addiction, or they could also be bisexual. So I did ask him if he's gay, bisexual, whatever. No, he's not gay. He's not gay, and he hates that people assume that. Like I feel like for him, being gay is like his worst nightmare. But in terms of bisexuality, I wouldn't be surprised if he's like dipped his toes in the boy pond a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised. But again, similar to Dwayne Wade that I looked at last week, this seems more like they're curious. They like if they'd done anything that's gay, they probably did it with a woman to feel more comfortable with what they're doing. But it looks like some kind of information like that will come out at a later date, relatively soon, but at a later date. Some kind of information about that is going to come out, and I feel like he really wants to hide it. That's part of the thing about his personal life that he wants to hide. So he's not gay. I don't think he's like acting bisexual, but he's probably done some stuff that he may be embarrassed for it to come out. Other than that, it kind of looks like, it looks like he's not as in control of his emotions as he says he is. He has outbursts, plural. Let me ask something else. Oh, no, let me use these cards, sorry. See, look at this. Devil here. Devil here. Devil here. Ooh, boy, Tom, they telling on you, boy. They telling. So, no, he's not a narcissist. I don't think he has a personality disorder. I think he's just not in control of his emotions. Again, I said previously that I wouldn't be surprised if the reason why he joined Scientology is because he was just like raging with so much emotions and he didn't know how to control it, and he went to them to help him. And they did help him, but he still has outbursts. And this is anger. It's not like narcissism. It's not a personality disorder. If he has anything, like, he just seems like kind of greedy, kind of petulant, kind of someone who always wants his way, but it's like he has these outbursts that just, like, it's like he goes into a rage or Christian Bale, when they were filming, I think it was Terminator, and some assistant or some like director of photography or something like that, he kept interrupting a scene where he was digging deep into his emotions, and Christian Bale went on like a 5-minute rant, like stop turning on the lights or something, or like, you're unprofessional, man, like that. That's what I feel like, that's what Tom Cruise does. Like, he gets so angry that he could go off for like minutes, probably like 30 minutes or an hour if people don't stop him, but he rages. It seems like he rages. And I asked him what is he hiding about his personality. It's that it's that he has anger issues. He has some serious anger issues. And also, like the bi-curious type of thing. But I feel like he wants to keep his raging more under wraps than the bisexual thing. It worries him, but this part, because he doesn't want people to know that he's not in control of his emotions. That's the big thing. But other things that he's hiding, not really much. I feel like he may have some sort of mental issue. I don't think it's a personality disorder, but it seems like a mental issue, like anxiety or like second guessing himself. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I kind of feel like he's very hard on himself, and he doesn't really accept his own personality, like the emotional stuff. So any little imperfection, he's going to feel like it's a big deal. That's his issue. That's his issue, and the health and the raging and whatever. So, okay, so now let's move on to some more interesting questions. Okay, since Scientology came up so much, I actually want to ask questions about it first. So first, because we kind of got a sneak peek of how he feels about it. First, funny, very funny. Let's see. Let me ask about. I can already tell where this is going to go. Okay. He loves Scientology, guys. He loves Scientology. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so first I asked him, and I'll move the cards up so that you guys can see. First I asked him, how does he feel about Scientology? He's pissed that it's not considered an official religion. I think it may be considered somewhat official in the United States, because I do remember that they sued the IRS and they won, like the only entity that was able to do that. But he's kind of angry that it's not strong, it's not official, it's not. That's how he feels about it. He wishes that it was officially recognized all over the world, and he's upset about that because he feels like Scientology has so much knowledge to offer people, and it's just there for the taking, but they refuse to take it. And I think, oh my God, I feel like I'm kind of talking like him, because I can imagine him looking at people. He's like, look at these people living their lives. They could be so happy if they just get into Scientology and improve themselves. That's what I think he feels about it. He loves Scientology, guys. It's his jam, okay? and I asked him, how does he feel about David Miscavige? Let me do something really quickly. Hold on. Okay, so David Miscavige, he quite likes him, actually. He kind of loves him, actually. I'm not sure who's younger or what, but they feel like best buds. I'm not sure why this death is here. Again, there's something very strange going on with Tom. No, I don't know. It's positive, or maybe he just feels thankful for David Miscavige for helping him to be a better person. But no, he actually loves him. Like these are like family cards. He feels like this is his brother. I don't. You know what? There could also have been a death in David's family, or maybe a death in Tom Cruise's family. Like maybe he lost a really good friend, or I don't know if he has siblings, or he lost somebody a long time ago and he kind of replaced this person with David Miscavige. But this is love. This is beautiful. These are beautiful energies between these two. This is like soulmate, love, family, all this stuff. He loves David Miscavige. If anything comes out about either of those two falling out, don't believe it. He loves David and David loves him, okay? Actually, no, you know what? Let me ask, how does David feel about, is he still alive? Nope. It's love too. Love too. They're there. Like they feel like soldiers in arms. that's what they feel like. They feel like soldiers together. Like they're on the same team. They may go about things in a different way. I kind of feel like David may be a little bit worse. Like David is more aggressive than Tom is, and Tom, even though he has these outbursts, Tom has this feeling of like if you want to attract bees, use honey, you know? Whereas David is like, I'm gonna strong arm these people. No, they care about each other. They like, nope. Someone wants to know if Tom Cruise has ever felt love. Yes, and he got it from David Miscavige. So I asked him what does he think about Tom? What does Tom think about the public perception of Scientology? In his mind, he feels like people will realize that Scientologists were correct far into the future. And, well, no, it's not far into the future, but in the future. It's almost like the feeling I get from him is like any day now they'll change their mind. They'll see what we're about. They'll see that we're right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They'll see. And the last thing I asked him was, did he ever willingly participate in any of the punishments that the church doled out? And I think this person is asking about physical punishments. I don't think that he actually beat people or anything like that. This seems more like he paid for things to be done. But it doesn't feel like he paid for someone to get beaten up or he paid for someone to be disappeared. This feels more like if there were, Scientologists who were falling by the wayside and they were put into solitary confinement, then Tom Cruise's money was used to build the place where they hold people in solitary confinement. It's something like that. Or like that cruise ship that they put people on, like the kids or something, and they have to sign a billion-year contract. So he wouldn't be there whipping those kids, allegedly. He is not the one who's whipping those kids. He's the one who bought the ship. That's what it seems like. So in a way, yes, the answer is yes, but it's more indirect. So I don't really see him like physically harming people like it was alleged that David Miscavige has done and other people have done, but it's like he provided the money so that these things could happen. I don't know if I don't know if he knew if that's exactly what was going to happen, but he provided the money, and it looks like this is partially what he wants to hide from the public, that his money allowed them to do these specific things. He does not want that to get out, but it's he gave the money, so you know. And last, I just want to know. Let's see. I wanna see what, very quickly, what does he think about what's happening with, I think it's Danny Masterson, the guy who played Hyde from That 70s Show. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. He actually thinks that it's a good thing that Danny is on trial. I don't feel like they had like a super close personal relationship, but the funny thing is I'm not seeing justice here. I'm not seeing the law where he's just like, that's a good thing that's happening. What he's happy about is that a bad apple is out of Scientology, because it's like this was a burden on us. I'm glad that he's out of here. And it's almost like he feels conflicted about it a little bit, that like, yes, this person is out, but shit, you know, this person is putting a bad label on, even like an even worse label on Scientology. And I asked him if he supports him. No, he doesn't. He doesn't, not at all. He's like, it's good that this is happening. We can distance this person, blah 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 blah. So here, this is a bad look for Scientology. That's its concern about the Danny Masterson thing. And there was something else that I saw that came out of testimony for that trial. Let me ask about it. Okay, so the other thing that I saw come out of the trial is that they were saying that the secret that Scientology has on Tom Cruise is that he's impotent, so he can't really get it up. I feel like there's a little bit of truth to that, but I kind of feel like there's not that much of a big secret, because it feels like he went to these people in order to help with his emotional issue. And I think I saw in his shadow side, or I was reading something before, where it seems like he has an anxiety issue or like a mental health issue. Like a mental health issue that he tried to get help for, but Scientology was the institution that showed him the way, according to him. So I like there could be some truth to the impotency thing, but it seems more like he just has anxiety, and like for him, I don't know, it feels like he thinks that makes him weak. So I don't think that they have a huge big secret on him. He sought them out to get help that he feels like therapy or whatever didn't give him. So I don't really see a big secret. I don't really see a big secret. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask very briefly about his love life, because I feel like this is kind of long, guys. This is so long. And I also get the impression that romantic love really isn't that big of a deal for him. So I want to briefly ask about Nicole first, and then his 3 children. So let's see. Interesting. She is the Gemini, right? She okay. So I'm asking about Nicole, but I think Katie Holmes is coming up, because she's the Sagittarius. He okay. So let's go to Katie. He offered Katie money. Let's change this. Wait, her name is Katie Holmes, right? I think I was kind of getting her. Wait, Katie. It's Katie Holmes. Oh, gosh. I'm looking at a picture of them now, and so I'm reading on the right people. Pretty sure it's Katie Holmes. I'm thinking, okay, Kate Hudson and Katie Holmes. I'm thinking it's Katie Holmes, Dawson's Creek. Oh my gosh. Okay. The original in the Christian Bale Batman series. Wow, what a mess. There was no love in this marriage. This was a contract marriage. This was a contract marriage. And Katie, she made a deal with the damn devil. She made a deal with the damn devil. The devil is not him. This feels like it was set up. I do remember like he was jumping on the couch, and they were like really overdoing that shit. Like seriously overdoing it. This was a setup. This was not a love match whatsoever, and it's not that flattering for Katie, because it's, to me, it's showing that she wanted the money. That's what she was mostly interested in, and she made like a really bad deal. This is the contract here. This is the money. This is her. She made a horrible deal. And I asked him if he loved her. No, he didn't love her. No, he didn't. He wasn't passionate about her either. I don't even know if they conceived Surrey naturally, quite honestly. Really, I don't really think so. And I asked if she loved him. No, she wanted the money. That's it. And I feel like she got into that marriage knowing that she wasn't going to fulfill her side of the deal for that long. She got into it knowing that she was going to get out. So like I think one of the reasons why she got out so swiftly is because she and whoever it was behind her, they planned it that way on purpose. She just wanted the money to cut and run. Yo, he kind of got played by her, honestly. It was a contract marriage. I don't know why he entered that. It was a contract marriage, but she kind of played the shit out of him. Yeah. And it looks like they fought quite a bit. There was no love in that relationship. So I asked him, how does he feel about Surrey? I don't think he's in her life right now. I think he's kind of like, he stepped back and he wants her to kind of like grow up a little bit, and see what she feels like as an adult. So I don't really see him in her life, not really. And I outright asked him, because I actually do feel love for her to him, and I feel like if he knew that Katie planned all this, like if he knew that the escape was already planned by Katie a long time ago, he would have kept Surrey. He would have kept her, just like Connor and Isabella, the other two that he and Nicole adopted. He would have kept Surrey if he knew that if he knew ahead of time that all that was planned. He would have kept her, and he would have used his money to keep her. She just got it first. Okay, so he didn't really want to talk about Nicole, but let's try. He doesn't really want to talk about Nicole. He doesn't want to. Let me use a different deck. Listen, guys, his energy is wide open, but he does not want to talk about Nicole, not at all. I'm gonna try with a gentler deck. So I'm still getting hold on. I'm still getting more information. Okay, so he did love Nicole, but I'm still getting more information between he and uh, Katie Holmes. I don't know why I keep forgetting her name. I'm still getting more information between he and Katie Holmes. Katie's doing fine. She's telling me that she's doing fine. I feel like she's the one who wants to talk. She's like she's doing fine. She's successful. Her home is happy. She's okay. But when it comes to Tom and how he feels about her, I feel like he thinks that, like, he still feels deprived. Because I do actually feel like he loves his daughter Suri. He feels deprived of it, and he wants to, like, open communication. But he feels like in the future, this is when it'll happen. This is when it will be possible. All right, so that's information about Katie. I'm done with Katie. Let's move on to Nicole. So I asked, what was that marriage like to begin with? Beautiful marriage. Beautiful marriage. 10 of cups here. Look at how beautiful this is. 10 of cups here. Wheel of fortune. They both felt like they were so lucky to have found each other. This was a marriage based on love. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe that's why. And then daughter of wands. They had so many ideas for the future. So many hopes for the future. Absolutely. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look, that's why he didn't want to talk about it. He loved Nicole. I'm feeling it. My God. Wow. Okay, he loved the hell out of Nicole. And I'm sure he loved his first wife. I forgot what her name was. I'm sure he loved his first wife. But to me, this thing between he and Nicole, from both their points of view, this feels like soulmate energy. So here I asked her how does she feel about it. Look at this. And guys, if you're watching it on your phone or listening to it, look at this card. Look at how beautiful this card is. This is the Lovers. Two cats sitting in front of a window while it's raining outside. Absolutely beautiful. This is like soulmate energy for me. But and then you have Temperance, which is like two different people coming together to create a beautiful bond, but then the tower in between them. And then on his side, I asked him how did he feel about her. Two of Cups and Strength, another soulmate type of energy. But then Hanged Man as well, because they were so different from each other, but he feels like she brought something different to his life. But this is also Scientology here. And when I asked why did they break up, Hierophant. This is Scientology. This is religion. This is it. That's it. That's what broke them up. I don't see any devil energy here with her. These are all very loving energies. And I asked him how did he feel when she left. Here's the Two of Swords, like a decision. Then there's the Moon, and then there's the Six of Cups. He cared for her. He did. And look at this moon. Look at this moon here. One lone cat sitting on the roof looking outside. Yeah. No, I think he loved her. I do. I do think he loved her. I'm glad that I chose different cards, like more gentle cards. They're not on speaking terms. But I think they will. They will speak again. He really could be sick. I kind of feel like there definitely is something going on with his health. But right now they're not on speaking terms. There's a lot of distance between them, but in the future I do think that eventually they will speak to each other. There were other questions here. Let's see. Someone wants to know if Tom is lonely. And romantically I do think that he's lonely. So let's ask this one last question really quickly, and then I will wrap it up because this is long. Well, that's the thing. I don't think that he's lonely per se, but it does feel like he doesn't have too many genuine friends. A lot of his so-called friends are part of Scientology. A lot of them are, and some of them, many of them, they probably wouldn't be friends with him if he wasn't so powerful in Scientology. They don't feel genuine. Yeah, those people don't really feel genuine. It's more like he's basically kind of the head of Scientology, really. And I asked him if he feels lonely. No, he doesn't. He doesn't exactly feel lonely. He feels more. I don't know. There's this feeling of where he feels like he has the answers. He's so smart, so he expects to be like above people or separate from people. And whenever he wants to feel like human interaction, he'll just go outside and talk to them. Like he actually feels like a friendly person, but like he feels, this is him. According to him, he feel like, has anyone read Flowers for Algernon? This is kind of what it reminds me of. He feels like he's so smart, he knows the answers, he's so elevated, he's enlightened, that loneliness comes with the territory, but it's a good type of loneliness to him. And I want to ask a really quick question. Interesting. I don't know. I kind of, let me ask directly. No, guys. I think, I don't know. I think, because I asked if he'll ever leave Scientology. It's possible. It depends on who the new leader is. Hold on, because there is a possibility. I'm not sure if David Miscavige has children or not. But it depends on when David Miscavige passes away. Whoever takes the lead after him, it's possible that Tom Cruise would take a back seat depending on who the new leader is. He would still believe in Scientology, but I feel like depending on who the new leader is, I feel like he would take a bit of a break. So I'm not sure if David Miscavige has a child that he wants to groom to take over, or if there's somebody he has in mind in Scientology that he's grooming to take over to be the official leader. But I feel like he won't leave the church, like he won't get out or anything, but he would take a break, because it's almost like whoever this person is, if it happens relatively soon, this person is not as powerful as David Miscavige. And when I asked him if he's sick, I feel like he could have a heart issue that he needs to pay attention to. And there's this, like, I keep seeing anxiety or like his nerves or something like that, like his little rage fest. He needs to get a control of that, one, because of other people that he may be hurting, but also it's not good for his heart. So I don't know if he has people looking at this stuff, but go to your doctor, go to a cardiac doctor, because I honestly, bluntly, I saw death on him. Like he needs medical attention. He needs to check it out, and he also needs to slow down and take a break. All right, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw that card. That's it. I did not think I would talk this long about Tom Cruise, but I'm very happy that the person who requested him did it, because this was very interesting. All right. See you guys. See you later. See you in December, actually, because this is going to be the last real-time video. I'm going to be posting follow-up videos after this. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a happy birthday to the Scorpios and Sagittarius, and I'll see you guys in December. All right, bye guys. If you would like a personal reading from me, then please go to my website at www.tarotbymoko.com and click on the Book a Reading button from the homepage. From there, you will be redirected to my shop, which includes categories for career, future forecasts, general inquiries, love and relationships, personal growth, as well as options for expedited delivery. I have a spread for almost every occasion, but of course, love and relationships is the most popular, with readings for your future partner, no contact, will you ever find love, how does your crush feel, as well as sugar daddies. And if you do not feel comfortable purchasing from my website, then you can find me on Etsy under the same name, Tarot by Moko, where I have the same exact readings that I have on my website. And for those of you who would like to learn how to read the tarot, then just visit my blog, and there you will find a series called Learn Tarot with Me. There, I will provide definitions for the cards, as well as tips and tricks to help you become more intuitive with your tarot reading. All right, thank you guys so much for checking out my YouTube channel. I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.